Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, gang. Hope you guys had a nice weekend. Listen, the goal of today, I want to have a conversation today. What's the next move? What are we doing next? A lot of craziness going on in the hobby. I mean, listen, there's a lot of confusion. What do we look for? What do we want? What do I do with my collection? What's the goal? Guys, one of the things I talked about in the last video was a little issue with graded guard, and I didn't touch up on it. I do want to touch up on it on this video and relate it to the last video. So if you're wondering from the last video, you didn't talk about graded guard. No, I did not, and we're going to talk about it in this video. But the goal of today's video, we're going to talk about what should we do next? What's on my mind? What am I going to do next? I don't know what you should do next, but I know what I'm going to do next. And I just want to have a little conversation about it. So guys, without further ado, let's get started. Guys, but before we get started, what I want you to do, guys, enter the giveaway. Go ahead and comment on the video. You gotta also like the video. If you don't like the video, I'm gonna know that you didn't like the video. So like the video, comment on the video. I'm gonna throw you into the giveaway for the 3-pack blister Silver Tempest. It's between video 41 and 50. It's probably almost over, to be quite honest with you. I think I announced this giveaway like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so there's probably only a few videos left. Do me a favor, enter the giveaway, just comment on a video, say whatever you gotta say. Can't be on a short, gotta be on a video. Like the video, hook your boy up, help me out. I'll enter you into the giveaway. If you win, it'll be announced. All you gotta do, DM me on Instagram. I will cover the shipping. I got you. I'm gonna send it to you. Really nice. I'm not bringing the 3-pack blister out because I don't wanna hurt it. Why would I keep touching it? Stop touching. It could be yours. Why would I touch your product? Guys, go ahead and enter. Help me out. Let's get the video rolling. Guys, all right. The discussion for today is a couple things. I know I kind of ranted about it to get started. I want to talk about what's next. I want to talk about graded guard and the difference of something that I'm seeing, and I want to show you guys. Let's get started with the graded guard topic. Guys, graded guard has gone downhill, and I'm going to be very honest with it. It's a great company because they have a great product and they have a really premium product. But sometimes too premium goes to someone's head. And the problem with graded guard is the fact that a piece of plastic that we put on our beloved slabs is now scalped. And it is getting flipped, and it is almost impossible to get a new drop of graded guards. And for me, I have lost so much interest and lost so much determination in purchasing graded guard that I basically don't even support them anymore, and I don't even want their product. So I'm done with graded guard for now, unless they decide to go back and I can get access to the cool guards that I want. Where is it? My Rayquaza. I have the Rayquaza VMAX right here. I'll just show you guys. So listen, this is one of my favorite graded guards ever. And yes, it's a graded guard that it's in. This is an Aurora graded guard. If you were around when graded guard really started, this was the first like 2-tone multicolor sick graded guard that came out. These were like $18 all day. If you look on eBay, their sales for about $300. It's a very unique guard. It actually glows in the dark, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think a piece of plastic should be worth, 10% of what my Pokemon card costs. I think that's kind of stupid. Like, how much plastic am I paying? If you think about the plastic that the card's in, right? The card's in a piece of plastic that we graded. So that's one piece of plastic that it's in. I put a piece of plastic around it that is protecting it in the graded guard. So that's 2 pieces of plastic that it's in. And then I have that piece of plastic in the second piece of plastic covered by the acrylic that's protecting it. It's not plastic, it's acrylic, but it's protecting my card that's cardboard. So we're covering, what are we buying? We're buying cardboard covered with plastic and more acrylic. So we're basically material collectors. Just a joke. Just a little rant. We're collecting copper or silver or something. Guys, but no, listen, it's, graded guard has made me sick, to be quite honest with you. I think I'm just gonna do the booth guards from now on. My buddy Logan, check out Logan's PokeShip. Use code NikkiCards5 if you want a discount, 5% discount at checkout. Check out these booth guards, I'm gonna show you guys. All right guys, here's like the Sunset one. It looks identical to graded guard Sunset. It's beautiful. It's much easier to put a card into the booth guard. These are only like 15 bucks, maybe even a little cheaper. I don't know what it is on the website. Here's a little blue crystal one. Guys, a graded guard like this would have cost like 50 bucks. This thing is $15, and again, it's just covering my piece of plastic. Here's a nice 2-tone, look at that. That's like a voltage guard. Voltage guard's like $150. This thing is $15. It's 10% of the 10%. Guys, it makes no sense. I think that the graded guards they've just gotten too expensive. Listen, I know the owner's probably a good guy. I'm not at all hating on the company in the sense of like trying to ruin their business model, but like guys, at some point, let's be real here. Like, I think that these booth guards are a lot better. They're a lot easier to put on and they're a lot cheaper. I'm not looking to invest more money into plastic. I want to buy more cardboard. So stop buying plastic, buy more cardboard. That's Pokemon cards. That's my recommendation. I'll show you guys what they like come into. Yeah, guys, so they're just like bumper guards. Look, so you got the nice color. Look, this one looks like What the heck is it? It's like, yeah, I don't really remember, but there's one really, really expensive purple guard. Guys, these are the same thing. Look, bumper guard, really easy. There's not as much plastic in here either. So, you know, look, I am not at all an advocate of bumper guard in the sense of where they're paying me. I just think that this is a way better deal. You can see this is like, I think there was like a Halloween one that was just like that. Guys, like honestly, I just think we have to stop spending so much money on plastic, and that is a little rant for today. Spend less on plastic, spend more on cardboard. Next. All right, let's talk about next moves. Guys, I've seen a lot of people that are, you know, look, they're loading up on different things, and I don't think that anybody is wrong for how they want to collect, how they want to invest their money, how they want to put their money, where they want to put their money. For me personally, my goal is I'm going to continue to get an older collection. I've always wanted to go years back. If I make some money on some new stuff, I always try to go older. That's just me personally. I want to get more vintage boxes. I want to get, you know, a Rocket Unlimited box or even a Rocket First Edition box. I still am on the hunt for a base set box. If I got offered a base set box and I can move the Jungle box and the team up and some cash, I would totally do it all day. Personally, I'm tired of waiting around. It looks like with the vintage lull, we're starting to see a little bit of a dip even on some of the boxes, right? And to me, I think the prices that they're at are actually warranted for how rare they are and what the future of them could be. So if we have a little bit of a dip now, to me, what I'm looking for is I want to capitalize on that dip. I want to go pick up a base set box. I want to go pick up the Rocket box. I don't necessarily know if I want a fossil box, but if I got the chance to get a fossil box and it only cost me like my team up and another box, like I would totally do it. So the goal, if you think about it for me, is to always get older. Some of the items right now, don't get me wrong, does that mean that there's less room in the future? Probably, absolutely. But remember, I still do this to collect, and I still would rather get into something more stable. You know, picking up a Chaos Rising case right now for $1,200, that's a no-brainer. Don't get me wrong, I would love to do that. I'd probably pick up one soon. That's too cheap, but how long is it gonna take for you to see, you know, reputable gains on it to where you're comfortable and saying, hey, I just wanna sell it for this? Or you're gonna open up the case and sell them individually. Like we don't know what the future of that's gonna be. Personally, the only things in Mega Evolution right now that I'm picking up at a clip are really Phantasmal Flames. Chaos Rising, I am interested in picking some up soon. It seems like the price is dipping a little bit. Mega Evolution, I still like boxes of those, the box topper. I don't know why anybody would want a Mega Evolution box without a box topper. It makes no sense to me. So if I got an opportunity to get a Mega Evolution box with a box topper, I would get more of those. But I want to take my collection and continue to get older. I want to get older boxes. I want to get vintage boxes. I like to get some older slabs. Like I'm trying to kind of PC some stuff that I can keep around for a long time. I think this boom, I'm not saying that it's coming to a close, but you know, we are seeing a little bit of a vintage lull. We're seeing a tag team boom, which is still a little bit more modern. We're seeing an EX boom. We're seeing EX silver borders doing very, very well. So that's the kind of stuff that I want to be picking up. Is I want to get into the trend of the EXs and, you know, not the PSA 10s, but the lower grades. Like things are going to follow in the same clip. Like, you know, if you look at Shining Legends as an example, right? If the Shinings are doing really good, right, then the lower end hollows are going to probably do well with it. It's kind of like, you know, if Bitcoin does well, so does Ethereum. Like same kind of concept, right? So to me, I want to continue to get older. The fact that there's a little bit of lull in vintage, I think it's a great time to go get it. So, you know, not to rant too much, but for me, and you can think differently and feel differently, I'm not looking so much as, you know, hey, I'm trying to make $1 million tomorrow. I just want to have something in the future that is sustainable. I like to have the future of the art. I want to keep getting older. We don't know what the ceilings are on these vintage booster boxes and vintage products. So to me, that's where I feel is a little bit safer and more stable. We don't know how much was printed of some of this Mega Evolution. So, you know, look, if it's really cheap in the Mega, and I'm not trying to like go back and forth on the two, but if it's really cheap on the Mega, then yes, it's probably a good pickup unless the set really sucks. Perfect Order is a tough set to get behind, but you know, I do like the Meowth, but the Zygarde's cool. I'm just not a Zygarde fan. Vintage, like I'd way rather put my money into vintage. That's just where I'm trying to do this right now. I'm trying to take my collection and really just continue to get older. You can see I'm getting more Sun and Moon boxes. I just picked up a Lost Thunder. I'll show you guys this. Guys, I made a video about how much this set sucks. Don't get me wrong, the set freaking sucks. But when a box is this minty, it's really hard to pass up on a box when you, like I'm trying to master set the Sun and Moon booster box era. We're getting close. What do we have? Team Up, Unified Minds, we have Cosmic Eclipse, and we have Lost Thunder. Only missing a few. I think I still need like Forbidden Light, unfortunately, and like Celestial Storm. There's one more, I can't remember. I obviously need Sun and Moon base, but there's one more, I can't remember it. But yeah, that's the plan, just to kind of rant about it. No, I'm not dumping a bunch of money in Modern right now. I'm still picking up Sword and Shield booster boxes. I'm just trying to get older and older and older. I am looking to move any of the Sword and Shield and any of the Modern stuff to get older and continue to get vintage. Don't take it as that I have any problem with anybody who's picking up more Modern stuff right now. Stack it up, stack it high. It could do wrong. Maybe it'll prove me wrong. But for me, I want more stable, and you know, the top is a little bit more volatile in Modern. We don't know how much is getting printed of it. You know, it's like Ascended Heroes. Pikachu's down to 3,200 in a PSA 10 right now. 3K, even lower. There's some sales like 28. This thing was 5K a couple weeks ago, and like people were trying to buy it. Like, that's crazy to me. So, you know, listen, Sealed's a little bit safer than some of these crazy PSA 10s. You guys know how I feel about the Modern PSA 10s. If you get to trade into it, if you're like a vendor and you trade some cards that weren't moving, you can get into a PSA 10 that's a little bit more liquid. Doesn't matter if it drops in price. That's totally fine. But guys, that is the goal and what I wanted to kind of explain today. Stop buying crap plastic, get cheaper plastic to protect your stuff, buy more cardboard, stop spending money on plastic, buy more cardboard. That's the goal. Get older with your collection. That's what I'm trying to do. And listen, I'm not trying to tell anybody that you should do that or you have to do that. That is what I'm doing. It is just me having a conversation in this space. Do what you will. I appreciate you guys. That is today's video. Do me a favor. If you liked the video, hook it up, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. When we get to 1,000, we're gonna go live at card shows. It'll be a lot of fun. You guys can see live deals. Would have been great to have you guys at Liquid this weekend and just like seeing what's going on. Was I barely at the table though? Kind of. So I had to keep making moves happen. You know, my brother, he held it down. So it was all good, he held it down. But yes, that's the future of it, guys. Keep helping out. Keep watching the content. If you guys have any suggestions for videos, I'm always open to it. Enter the giveaway. I want you guys to win the Silver Tempest Blister. Thank you guys for your time. We are at a show this weekend. We're at the North Jersey Card Show. Like I said, it's Tuesday today when this video's out. The show is the 27th, Saturday. It's in Wayne. Come on down. It's a mixed show. Pokemon and sports. You get a little bit of everything. Come see me and the gang. It's gonna be a fun day. Might be a little hot in the venue. Bring a little fan if you will. I'd recommend it. Maybe they'll get the AC kicking. But guys, it's in Wayne. I'll put the graphic up somewhere around here. Guys, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you guys watching. I love you guys. Nicky Cards, out.